Anyways, we'll say that for later. Hello everyone, my name is Jade Granil. That's how you find me on Instagram and OnlyFans, so... I'm joking, I don't have Instagram. But, I just want to say it's been quite a while since I've graced the mic, and I just want to say a big thank you to Meta for curating this platform and this space to allow myself and many others to share and express our art. So thank you. My set of poetry and spoken word comes with many trigger warnings, and I wanted to let you know. And also, it's so lovely to see many familiar faces and people that I really love and care about in the audience. But for those people that don't know me, I guess I should start by telling you a secret, that nobody knows, about this phobia I have that continues to grow. You see, this fear of mine has got me scared, and I think help is what I'm needing, because I'm not afraid of dying, I'm afraid of living. These suicidal thoughts have me wanting to commit murder, and at 4'11", I'm feeling 6 foot under. You see, the grave's still shallow, but I'm falling in deep, and I don't want to wake up from my 16-hour sleep, and even when I'm subconscious, I can no longer dream, and I'm staring blankly at the ceiling, and my eyes start to weep, but it's time to get up for work, so my alarm clock starts to beat, my heart's pounding really fast, because my anxiety starts to creep, so I just wake up, bake up, make up, smile, fake it, take it, say shit, I'll pretend two friends for the weekend, tell lies, I'm good, I'm okay, I'm all right, I'm fine. The truth is, when COVID-19 hit the world, it didn't bother me at all. Lockdown imposed, and I'm happy to stay within my four walls. It's easy to self-isolate, no touching, 2 meters apart, because who would even want to be near me? I had no more heart. Stay back, keep your distance so the virus doesn't spread. But you see, COVID couldn't do anything to me. I'm already living dead. I'm depressed, and nothing kills more than not wanting to live, and I don't need to take a test because I'm 100% negative. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. I'm counting the tears, I've cried so many more, and having to wear PPE in public wasn't a big ask because 8 months prior to Corona, I'd already been wearing a mask. That's my first reload. Guys, that's my first reload! Having to wear PPE in public wasn't a big ask because 8 months prior to Corona, I had already been wearing a mask. You see, my friends and my family say I look down, so I look up. And I still feel shit, and I still feel stuck. And so I look to the left, but nothing seems right. And then I look to the right, but there's nothing left. I'm lost! My friends and my family say I've been looking down, so I look up. I still feel shit, and I still feel stuck. And so I look to the left, but nothing seems right. And then I look to the right, but there's nothing left. I'm lost, and I'm scared because the monsters aren't underneath my bed, they're in my head. And I've been refusing to look at myself in the mirror, but maybe this reflective glass will help me see things clearer. I hate what I see. My eczema's is so bad, and I'm carrying a lot more meat, unwashed hair and unbrushed teeth. Someone put me out of my misery. I'm dying, but I'm still trying. And so these are feelings, obviously. This is COVID-19 and 2020, this is, years ago. But I am going to take it back and give you a little context if you care to listen. I found myself in a shit position. Yes. Because I knew what I felt about life. Life was shitty, very shitty. But when it came to death, I'm not sure how I feel, but one thing's for certain, I'm real hard to kill. You see, the devil tried to get me, believe me, we tried, because I counted 3 times where I attempted suicide. There are 3 times where I should have died, 3 times where I made my family cry. There are 3 times where I shouldn't be alive. But there are 3 times where God chose me to live and to rise. Because the trauma I've been through is enough to fill your plate. I was homeless on the street, I was drugged and then raped. I was sectioned to Springfield, yeah. That's a mental health facility where they locked me up without, where I was locked up. Yeah, they took the fucking liberty. And I didn't even get to tell you about the abuse. About how my ex-boyfriend, my psychopath, had his hands around my neck mirroring a noose. 18 months of torture, mental, physical, and emotional. No wonder why death became comfortable and I was ready to end it all. You know that thing that they say that happens before you die, life flashes before your eyes? Nah, that didn't happen to me. But I was saved by a phone call when I tried to crash in front of that tree. That time on the motorway with a bottle of vodka in hand, I nearly crashed into a family of 4. Luckily, the brakes I slammed. Now, that time last year when I tried to jump in front of the train, I'm so grateful for that passerby that grabbed me because he could feel my pain. You see, I've been surrounded by demons, including my own. I did fight, but I realised now I had to go through the darkness to see the light. So if you're ever in that place where you feel completely alone, just remember that there's one thing that they can't kill, and that's your unrelenting hope. Traumatic and life experiences, you learn certain lessons along the way, right? And it took me 33 years to realise that not everybody's what they seem, can't help but think about all those nightmares I lived when I thought I was living their dream. So naive, so young and vulnerable to believe the lies I was told by friends and lovers who I thought loved me back, so I ended up giving up my soul. Don't be a fool and fall for the charm. Their looks are just show, just a disguise. It took me 33 years to realise that not everybody's what they seem, can't help but think about all those nightmares I lived when I thought I was living their dream. So naive, so young and vulnerable to believe the lies I was told by friends and lovers who I thought loved me back, so I ended up giving up my soul. Don't be a fool and fall for the charm. Their looks are distraction, just a disguise. Blinded by the love from the heart from the very start, and in the end you find they were just lies. Buried secrets, unhealed traumas, now manifesting, inflicting pain, harmful intention to hurt every little part of you, so now you can feel the same. Now some of you know who I'm talking about, but for those who don't have a clue, a narcissist is one of the nastiest. Just watch that Netflix series, You. Yeah, you're gassing me. So I just wanted to say, like, don't ignore the red flags, innit? Don't ignore that gut feeling, because it will cost you your mental health, your confidence, your soul. And once he has a hold of you now, he's got full control to gaslight and to manipulate. You see, you opened your heart and he went straight to your head. You opened your legs and now he's staying in your bed. You think he's only fucking your pussy, no, he's fucking with your head. I don't even know where I was. Okay. Was it? Oh. You opened your heart, and now he went straight to your head. You open your legs, and now he's staying in your bed. You think he's only fucking your pussy? Now he's fucking with your head. And now you're mind fucked, and his ego's been fed. So if it doesn't feel right, it's wrong. If it doesn't feel right, it's wrong. If it doesn't feel right, it's wrong. Just like that time when I was working in a corporate recruitment company and I was the only female recruiter. You see, they called me dog eater, renamed me chink, everyday racial abuse. They even wrote it in ink. See, they scribbled it in a card that was signed by all staff, but it's just banter, and they looked at me and laughed. See, I stood up to them at first, and the sexist comments came second. My self-esteem was so low, so no longer did I check them. Now I'm crying in the work toilets because they're rating me out of 10, but I'm surrounded by white men, and no one came to defend. See, my extended family say, just deal with it, because it's a really good job to have, Jade. And so I dealt with the microaggressions and the daily racist remarks. I listened to my family, and I stayed. So that's just another example of why it's so important to listen to your gut feelings. And just another life lesson, people, please. Don't, people, please. So it's just another life lesson, people, please. Don't, people, please. Even if it is your family. See, the hooded eyes couldn't hide the judging eye rolls because of how I rolled. You understand? You understand? You can't be heard if you follow sheep. Because school...
Say it again!
See, you can't be heard if you follow sheep. School, career, kids, marriage, repeat. I'm not about to recycle somebody else's cycle. So if I have to be the sheep, I'll happily be the black one. Do you understand? I'll take it all day. But I want to take this. I'm going to round off now because I've been talking and spitting and so long. But I've told you about the toxic people and the toxic environment that I've been in. But what I didn't tell you is about the time when I became toxic, when I was very, very toxic to the people I loved and cared about. And I think bottling up and suppressing all the rage and feelings that I had, it only just let me unleash everything. Because I never got to say what I wanted to say to the racist colleagues and managers and my abuser. And so when it came to like opening up the rage or whatever, I unleashed it on the people that I loved the most. And I just want to say, they're all here at the back. My sister's standing up there. A big thank you for like never leaving me, because like they really love me. Because I was saying the most awful things, and I did this publicly, and I hold myself accountable because I inflicted a lot of pain, and so I know what it's like to be that toxic person. But you've got a choice, right? Whether you want to, hurt or whatever. And I don't want to be that bitch anymore, and I'm not that bitch anymore. And yeah, and these guys, these guys honestly opened up their doors, they fed me, the calls, they dropped groceries to me, they bought me stuff, they just made sure like I was looked after even when I was saying the worst things about them, so, and sometimes like, I've told you about how I felt then, but I want to kind of say how I feel now. And sometimes I just want to grab the mic and just say, or sing. And nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free. I'm not who I used to be. But yes, so I'm going to go on and just round off because I want to have this message to you and myself, and it's not going to be grammatically correct, but I just want to say that you are the perfect edit. You were born an original and not a copy, so if you play Tetris, you'll soon find out that you'll fit in just to disappear. You are the perfect edit. You were born an original and not a copy. And if you play life like Tetris, you'll soon find out that once you fit in, you disappear. And I don't want to play that game, boy. I'm a game changer. See, just like the moon, I might not always shine as brightly through the night sky, but I still light up the darkness. And inevitably, I would always be full again. That I know. Ego, let go, here go, so I can stay in this place, in this vessel that's now safe. And I can't say I love you and thank you enough to my mum, my dad, my family, my friends. and especially my sister, who, she's there standing in the corner, who has loved me unconditionally, and who is just so beautiful and so special. They all are. And I just want to say that you guys helped me to heal what you didn't break. And the cracks that were made in my broken heart from people that didn't deserve my love only made way for your light to shine in and shine out. So be proud, and I'm going to say it out loud because your time is now. These people here, they didn't just help build bridges where I thought I'd permanently burnt. They helped to tear and knock down the walls that I had built and helped me build a home. So now, when I look in the mirror, I like what I see. The eczema's cleared up, and I'm loving the extra meat. Black glossy hair and pearly white teeth. Someone put me on the cover of a magazine. I'm thriving, and I'm still rising. Thank you.